We are at the draft. I'm going to pause the draft as we usually do. We're here at the draft. We're here at draft night. And as you can see, the Giants on the clock for pick number 1. We have pick number 2. So we're just gonna go to our pick. And they take Steven Andrews out of Jackson State. And I think we're gonna review the offers. Just let's take a look. What is out here? Pick 7 and bunch of picks. Is there any pick 3s? And yeah, there is, but I don't want to trade down because I personally think we have our guy. And to get right into it, to be completely honest, Sheldon Griffin, top 5 talent, top 5 projection. He's some of the best in every category. His skills are, as we know, unmatched by any other QB in this draft. So that's who we're getting. He's hidden dev, 88 excel, 86 agility, 87 change of direction, 80 speed, 93 throw power on a QB. I'll tell you one thing, though. He won't be wearing those long sleeves. His sleeves will be tucked. And let's take a look at who's next. As the Texans get the edge rusher Travis Mackey out of Clemson. And I'm just looking at the board for now because we have a pick close. So they pick an edge rusher in Texans land. Who are the Titans getting? Another, I believe, edge rusher, Keenan Callaway out of Arkansas, or Arkansas, as some people may say. The Raiders on the clock with the 5th pick. They're getting Evan Sewell, right tackle out of Ole Miss. They want to build up that O-line, so maybe they can use Josh Jacobs or have Derek Carr in the backfield have some time to make a good pass to Devontae Adams. Because if they're picking at 5th, the Devontae Adams trade, obviously, or signing, didn't do them any good. As the Eagles pick up a QB out of Kentucky, do they still not believe in Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts is cooking in real life, but in the game, he obviously wasn't if they went pick 6. So is it time to replace Jalen Hurts? Do we look into calling the Eagles for Jalen Hurts? As the Falcons come and get a right tackle to build up their O-line after they signed a running back in free agency. And they obviously have Kyle Pitts. And I believe they have a receiver too who got drafted in the 2022 draft. I can't think of his name at the moment. It's Drake London, I believe. So they're trying to build up so whoever the QB is there has enough room. The Buccaneers get a beast in the trenches, and Brendan Anderson from LSU. Our picks coming up. Another trench beast, Miguel Ramirez from USC, University of Southern Cal. Will Akins, right end from LSU. We're gonna keep going. Our picks coming up. Emmett Hunt, left end. A lot of D linemen and rushers taken in these picks. And George Allman, right guard from Clemson. And this is where we make our pick. Who is still on the board? A running back, Keith Billups. Keith Billups may be too good to pass on here. Yeah, Keith Billups is definitely the guy we take right here. With the blocking, and we flip him to our right tackle. Let's just take a look at everybody else who's still here. Anybody else who intrigues me? Not really. This guy intrigues me, maybe for a cornerback too, but he won't. It's a reach grabbing him right then when we have a guy like Keith Billups right here in our face. So we're gonna draft him. He's got 87 strength, hidden dev. So you already know. And our next pick is actually the first pick in the second round. So we're just gonna skip to our own pick.
Next up, it's the Seahawks.
As Daniel Stratton just came off the board. Very surprising that he just came off the board. And let's see, who do we have here? Anybody of interest to me? Dwight Clancy. Awareness. What's his physical stats? This is the guy with elite. I mean, he's a power blocker. We don't need a wide receiver. We could get Chauncey Smith and convert him to a corner. He's got B-man. He's got B-man coverage. B-tackle. He won't be very good in zone, but he can be converted to a corner if we need to do so. He's a hybrid, so he can blitz. He could be somebody. Max Leary. He's got potential for a couple A's in stats, which is definitely intriguing. But is there any cornerbacks? There isn't any cornerbacks. Which is very... Corey Payne. And he's straight average at everything, which is not what... You don't want somebody who's average at everything on your team. Brian Poole. Luke Belser. These guys don't shout at me to pick them up. But Chauncey Smith, I think I take Chauncey Smith here.
Now the Seattle Seahawks are.
How big is he? He's 6 foot, so he can play cornerback. So maybe we convert him to cornerback. And we have pick number 2 also, which I didn't actually know. So we're looking at the same people, and I might just go Clancy. But Daniel Hendricks is calling to me here with A power, A tackle. And he's got a high vert. He's decently fast. The A tackle and the B play rec is making me lean towards him. We're not gonna. We don't want a running back. Bakersville could be somebody. Carl Kyle could be somebody. B zone, B tap. How fast is he? 4.5. But Kasim Sanborn, he's got 2 A stats. A block shed, A tackle. He's the strongest in the class. They wrote a lot about him. Physical player, big hits. He's got a spin move, has an overarm. He's got a bull rush. He's got high motor. He's got strip specialist. Won't get flagged. I mean, this guy looks like he could be a guy. And that's why I'm going to take him. Even though he's a normal dev, he could be a guy for us. 91 strength. Could be a guy we could plug in at left. We have another pick at 12. Which means we're going to stack up on what we need. Is that cornerback still here is the question. do we just say screw it and go for the cornerback? The receivers are going to fall, which is fine. We're not looking for a receiver. Carl Kyle is still here. Brian Poole. You know what, Brian? 5'10". When's my next pick? The 3rd round. I may take a shot here on Brian. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a shot here. Let me look at his physical stats. He's strong. Everything else about him is pretty mid, but I'm going to take a shot on Brian here.
The New York Jets on the clock
You know,
now.
we're here to take chances on players. Our next pick is in round 3.
Seattle Seahawks
We're here to take chances on players. Dante Sweeney. Luke Belser is here. We need a right outside linebacker, and I may just take him because he's here. Alex May. Do we want Alex May, or do we want Austin Brooks? Alex May looks like he's got more upside. LA Tech. Alex May, welcome to the team.
now. The Houston Texans.
So we're drafting players we need, or could be a good use to us.
Next up,
I'm pretty sure we drafted every position, so at this point, we're just free reign and taking shots on players who could be good. Like a Marcus Langley. Or maybe even a J.D. Beekman. Or maybe a Travis Dunn. You know what? I'm going to take a Travis Dunn.
the
Could be somebody for us.
are now
Or he may not be. We'll see. But welcome to the team, Travis Dunn.
Seattle Seahawks.
As we're running out of picks here in the draft. Not going to be picking for much longer. Dante Sweeney is still here. Excuse the noise. Marcus Langley's here. I'm going to go for it and take a shot on him.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans.
It's been a defense-heavy draft. A real defense-heavy draft.
On the clock,
And you know what?
the
Just to have a little bit of fun. And maybe get some competition in the QB room. We're going to take a QB. Actually, no, we're not going to take a QB. These guys are bad. I'll just sign one. Jose Jackson's got 2 potentials at A's this late. Yeah, we take this. 91 excel, 85 speed,
Jets are on the clock.
78 jumping. Now's our last pick in the draft. So we can sim the rest of this draft here. I think we drafted some solid players. I think we got the best player in the draft in our QB. Manage a roster. Let's take a look at these guys. So we obviously have Griffin. And we have Billups here. And Charles Cross, how many years has he been in the league? 1 year. He's 22. I don't want to bench Billups. What position is Billups? Is he he's a left tackle. I don't want to bench Billups. I want Billups to start. And then, who is that cornerback we drafted? Was it Brown? Trey Brown. No, it wasn't Trey Brown. I remember Dunn. Let's get Dunn a little bit higher on the depth chart. I don't know who the cornerback we drafted, but he obviously isn't making the cut. But I feel like once we either put Billups at right tackle and we leave... That's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to put Billups at right tackle and I'm going to make him the starter. Going to make Billups the starter at right tackle. He's going to flip sides. Save changes. Hopefully he still has his hidden dev, which he does. And now they want to put Charles Cross on the right side. This doesn't make sense. I'll get that sorted, though. Hope y'all enjoyed the draft episode. I'm not going to play preseason, if I'm being honest with you. But I will see y'all for regular season week 1. Hopefully we can make some stuff happen with this new team. Hope y'all enjoyed me drafting some players, seeing what's up. But yeah, till next time. See ya.